It's going to be a super hype set. Boodabam hasn't been to too many tournaments on our side of the state in a long time. And I feel like we just haven't had that many great, amazing tournaments that have like a huge amount of Missouri, all of Missouri's top representation here. So
I would agree.
This is a really great homecoming to see them all here. Boodabam, just one of the best players in all of Springfield, right? So it's really great to see them make it the top 24 winners side. But ApolloKage, the 1 seed here, is going to be the Titan that stands in his way.
Yep, and AK has been on the grind lately. There was like that period where AK was a little shaky after coming back from Japan, focusing on school, whatnot, but coming off a huge double reverse 3-0, or double 3-0 to beat Mutace recently, and he's playing with some fire.
And in the same bracket as well. He actually beat Danny to them, which is another top Wolf player over there. So Boodabam, let's see if he has some tricks in the matchup, just because he does have a prominent snake in his region with Indecisive. But unfortunately, we're going to see that first stock go into ApolloKage. It's kind of hard to whenever there's snake grenades and snake C4 coming out on all the stage over there.
Yeah, and Wolf's a character that we don't see a ton anymore, dude. In the beginning, everybody was like, Wolf top 1, Wolf best character in the game, blah, blah, blah. But as it's gone on, he sort of dropped out. But Boodabam's sticking true, but needing to find a way to take this stock in quickly.
And it's really hard, too. Like, a character that typically has to play a little bit harder. I think that was kind of the qualms with Wolf as a character in the previous iterations, right? You just have to play a little bit harder than your opponents. And Snake is a character that doesn't really have to play that hard. So it's interesting to see how he's grown in the meta to be a little bit more of a cheeser character, I feel like.
Yes, no, I totally agree. And I was watching Danny play, and Danny was playing like a little bit slower, like campy until he got his cheese, which Wolf used to be like the honest trading character over and over again. But it's almost an even game right now, only about 30% separating them, so Boodabam has done a great job racking up percent, but can he steal this stock and the lead right now?
And I love the way that how Boodabam is playing out of shield right here, just baiting and waiting for AK to do something. Unfortunately, going to hit his shield instead and going to be sent off stage. But he's been living for a pretty long time, even though he's the one in disadvantage for a decent amount.
Yeah, you're going to have to start watching for AK throwing out like kill options, like that down air, like up tilt. You got to survive this right now. Good job stalling out the Nikita. AK had to burn it fast.
It's really scary. In this neutral point in the game, you're just playing basically Marco Polo forward tilt coming out from ApolloKage, sending him off stage, and so close from air dodging into the stage, but Nikita just so hard to get away for any character.
Yeah, you only have so many mix-ups when you're off stage right there that Nikita really can just limit a lot of them. And AK only has to guess like versus 1 or 2 things. There's not that many. But Boodabam evened it up so fast on the last stock, I wouldn't be surprised if AK drops the stock here quickly.
No, especially in this neutral state. Like he's doing so well of just not taking any extra percent. And I feel like if you're letting Snake rack up that percent extra and giving him a lot of extra credit, like this right here, it's so hard to climb back.
Yeah, Boodabam has sort of been like weaving in and out of AK's range to sort of keep AK guessing, not swinging a whole lot, a lot of empty hops, a lot of floating around, and I wouldn't be surprised if AK starts just swinging in empty space more. If we start seeing more up tilts, like it's gonna just completely counter Boodabam.
Ooh, forward tilt actually taking the stock there, and you see a lot of shield coming out from Boodabam. And at the beginning, whenever he's at low percents, it's actually doing a really great job, right?
Yeah.
I feel like as his shield is going smaller and smaller, those grenades start shield poking, he starts getting a little bit more tit for tat. It's really, really hard to get in when you're just not pushing the envelope.
Yeah, especially like once you start getting to a higher percent, shielding versus Snake is also so freaking scary, dude. You're gonna get grabbed and confirmed. Can he make it back through this? The minefield. He deactivated Nikita. Hold up. Wait a minute. He lost his double jump. Ah!
Down smash, not taking the Nikita either, so he's another lease for life for AK, but he's in disadvantage off the stage from a back air, and this is exactly what Boodabam wants.
Bro, I'm STL through and through, and Boodabam hyping me up. He's got an air dodge. Oh, goes high. Smart.
And actually jumping away from it, too. Oh, back air is going to almost take the stock. This is AK living for so long, but Boodabam has brought it back so far.
Oh my god, he ripped the smash attack, but not in the right spot. Right now it's huge. Oh.
Wait, that's cheese. Wait.
Plot armor.
He plot armor through it.
Plot armor.
AK, this is what college education gets you, bro. You remember. You studied for that. And getting the grab at the perfect time to be able to invincible through the C4. Great job from AK from identifying where his C4
I'm telling his dean that he's cheating, dog. He about to get kicked out of the school, bro. Maryville, this man is cheating. Academic dishonesty. That is crazy. But for a game 1, I can't imagine it being closer.
No, for
like,
sure.
Hold up. Boodabam is cooking.
Keep in mind that this is the 1 seed versus the first round outside of pools. So
Yeah. So he's got to be like
24th seed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So it's a pretty big upset if Boodabam was ready to take it off of AK this early on in the bracket, right?
Yeah, no.
Right outside of top 8. So.
And if games are this close already, bro, top 48's about to be banger city.
This is what I love about regionals too. Like, there's just so much talent that is all close in itself, and also just the storylines too. Because we see each other, we don't even get to see each other that often, right?
Yeah. Also, like, in-region rivalries are so cool, bro. Like, hold up, shut up, Springfield, STL's in the building, and Boodabam has something to say, though, so hold the phone.
Yeah, for sure.
He's doing a great job of, like, holding positional. Well, I was telling you, filling up airspace. Boodabam getting a little comfortable jumping, sort of poking around with aerials, and AK is going to start catching it with big, meaty legs.
It's so different whenever you have a high percentage. Usually that you're confident at low percent, you can just do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Or at least have some fear in your opponent, but like AK just doesn't care. He's just like, like, if I'm going to hit you with anything, it's going to be that up tilt.
Yeah. Now, again, Boodabam been keeping this close. That was insane. Don't know if I agree with that one, but Boodabam.
We'll flash again and try to get the down air too.
Hold up. Yeah, he almost
Barely
converted off of it. Yeah. Dude. Oh. AK with grenade in hand. I do like the reflector usage a lot from Boodabam. Very smart.
Yeah, but it's just so hard whenever AK stay up that wall, but Boodabam is going to penetrate it, able to get the dash attack into it and taking that stock, and now
he's gonna what?
I mean, that's what he did. Penetrate the shield, right? Bro.
My fault, gang. That's funny.
My language brain is too big, bro.
No, dude, that was multiple syllables on the mic. Hold up. We got SAT words. Dude, and he's in the lead!
And it's just a great job of controlling that space, right? Whenever AK is the one not in center stage, Boodabam's just doing these empty hops and creating so much fear in his eyes.
Yeah, there's a lot of mix-ups. He's also been landing with aerials a lot, so that empty hop grab right there just has completely unbalanced AK right now. Dude's got to be ready for everything, and Boodabam is preying on it.
And you can just tell the comfortability of having the matchup knowledge, understanding how to play against Snake, and not being fearful. And the matchup knowledge against Indecisive is definitely coming through for Boodabam.
Yeah, win or lose, you can tell if somebody's played against, like, a Snake specifically. That's one of those matchups that, like, if you know type stuff. Oh, man. Landing with a nair right there sort of saved him out of the corner, but AK is not done. Get him over here.
Oh! I mean, he's just telling you to shut up right there, Notch. Boodabam doing a great job coming out and reversing the situation, getting a great back air.
Bro, who's in the corner?
Yeah, he stole that stock right there, too. It's so wild. Boodabam, we've seen so much just no fear in him in advantage state, and just so much willingness to take a situation that should be bad for him and turn it around against AK.
And neutral, too. Like, he's... A lot of times, Snake's whole shtick, he's going to lock you down in neutral. He's going to put these traps, C4, grenades, mortars, Nikitas, big hitboxes, great normals. And Boodabam is just weaving in and out of this like a boxer, dog. He ain't even playing Mac yet.
Another big thing about regionals is that some players just get a level up at these type of events too.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know that they're just playing against a person that's just in their state, right? Like, they know that this is just another guy. And we see it, like, the 2 seed of the event, Poopy, is in the loser's bracket right now.
Yeah.
Losing to someone in pools, Boodabam doing a great job, taking a game off of AK, and doing it in a very convincing way as well, by the way. I thought he was going to win game 1 in the first place too, right?
Yeah.
So, he's definitely in the driver's seat here, and we can definitely see a potential upset in this next game.
Yeah. To piggyback off of, like, the regionals thing, it's like the stakes of a major because you want to beat everyone so bad, but the pressure of a local. Like, there's no pressure because, you know, if you're really mad, you can just travel 3 hours and get your run back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Boodabam's thriving right now. Only 30% down, but we saw what happened even when he was down last game.
Ooh, no fear, Boodabam. And not taking too much off of that disadvantage state either. Even though he was the one off stage from that, AK doesn't get anything off of it. And that's just, it goes to show that, like, some of our best players will still drop a lot of their advantage state situations.
Yeah, nobody's perfect at, you know, and being able to punish those holes also, like, you know, if AK is going to let you live longer than you should be, like, you have to take it to the bank.
No conversion off the sticky, but just AK's willingness to just get such sneaky options off is so great. And he's going to get a sneaky back air after that grenade, too. It felt like it was from across the coast, right?
Yeah,
Getting a stock off of that is kind of insane.
He threw that grenade from the top left corner, landed, went to the right side of the stage, converted a bear, bro.
Screen to screen right there.
There's a C4 on the right side of the platform. Can't let that go over your head.
It's scary. Hollow Bastion is a stage where you can kind of sneak a lot of different C4 positions, but Boodabam not caring, knowing the radius of C4 and going for that double jump up air, getting that stock.
Yeah, being able to go over the C4 and call out AK's landing option was so good, dude. Boodabam is playing confident, and that is a big thing. Once you play against higher level players, if you're like shaky or questioning your decision making, it's gonna bite you so hard. And Boodabam is playing like he is that guy.
And Springfield is such a great example of this too. I feel like although they don't have too many players, a lot of their locals are not as fruitful as before.
Yeah.
They have a lot of depth. They have a lot of depth. The best players there are really, really
Yeah.
good. And Boodabam's showing that because he has so much good practice, especially against Snake, that a player like AK, no matter what caliber he is, he's not afraid of it.
Yeah. He's still alive from Nikita, saved his double jump because Boodabam is resourceful, but down smash going to reach under. That's what Boodabam's been trying to do to AK. AK said, let me take a peek at that test. He's cheating, he's stealing his answers.
And crazy options like that down smash are the great equalizers that make it so AK, even though that he genuinely isn't playing that well in this game right here, he's still making it as close as possible.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to throw it out. Oh! Whoa! My man at Build-A-Bear just making it up as he goes, dog.
Oh, trying to get a sticky right there. Only getting it onto the platform. And now it's all these trades, all these even things. Even though we're talking about Boodabam so much, he's the one into the disadvantage.
I'm so scared right now, True. You have no idea. There's a C4 on the middle of the plat. Oh my god, he's gonna... Oh, he didn't have to attack. Down throw, he's still holding a grenade.
So many options trying to get covered, but unable to actually convert off of it. Boodabam picking the one option that he was able to survive from, and he's at 102% though. It's scary. He's scared!
No! Oh my god, he's scared, dude. I was suffocating right there. I can only imagine the pressure that Boodabam felt. My man was in the corner. There was no escape. AK was ready for it all.
And something that I feel like AK has learned so much during this past year with players that are playing other trap characters is literally just the ability to pivot and walk. And going forward, backwards, and not picking an option at all, because they know in tournament your opponent's so much more scared of you.
When you walk, you have access to every option. I know running in this game is a little bit better than it was in, like, say, Smash 4, but walking is still such an underrated thing. Just being able to walk, pivot, keep your options as free as possible is immaculate. And AK low-key kind of robbed Boodabam that game.
He did.
There wasn't no super early stocks, but Boodabam was in the driver's seat until AK was ready to put the pedal to the metal.
He said, we're last stock, it's my turn now. And he did the exact trap that he could do against so many players, and Boodabam was just sadly falling for it.
Running back to, or not run back, but going to Kalos finally. I haven't seen a lot of Kalos lately. I feel like in the sets that I've been commentating recently, I've seen no Kalos.
Yeah, and I think it's a stage that both players, they have exactly what they want in the matchup. I think Boodabam's advantage state has been so good that he doesn't want AK to land it, right? And that's going to be a crazy fast conversion coming out from the nair to back air. Boodabam, he just has so much prowess in this advantage state. It's crazy to see.
And I think that's another thing that sets apart the good wolves from the great wolves, is having those confirms on deck. Can you blow up your opponent like that? That's one thing that I liked about Evander from St. Louis a lot, is his punish game, he was just ready for it. Now, Boodabam gonna lose the stock a little bit earlier than he probably wanted to, but he ain't out of it yet. We've seen what Buddha can do, baby.
Yeah, and those conversions are coming out from low percentage as well. It's not like he's making AK live for a really long time. Look at this, 77%. He's playing like he's a combo-based character, and it's actually crazy to see. New Age Wolf.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Okay, hold up. In the corner. I like how Boodabam is literally not pressing a button besides jump.
And you see it too, he's under the platform, being so much cover, and it's a lot of control, even though he's technically in the disadvantage.
Right, yep. Okay.
Oh.
Pulling grenade in Buddha's face is insane, dog.
Yeah, he's trying to read something, like a roll-in or something, but Buddha just being able to buffer something away from it just in time.
Yeah, I think Buddha, after rolling through AK and getting up tilted and losing that game, I think Buddha's being a lot more careful about when he approaches AK to not play into his hand like that. Like right now. Oh no, he got punished again, dude! I was just hyping you up! What are you doing?
And those are the top player reads that the AK do to not just Boodabam, but to everyone else that he plays. Not even the best players in the world can kind of get away from his reads like that.
AK's camping. Dork.
I mean, he kind of has to. He's been blown up by Boodabam for so many times that, like, this is respect here, right? Like, you have pushed him to this point where you have to camp him.
Yeah, he did kind of force AK's hand because Boodabam playing like the GOAT right now. This is going to be a tough edge guard to get through. Waits the Nikita out. Oh, man. Bro, that's the kind of set that you walk up and you're like, 3-1. Games were close, though.
It's
like, bro.
You have to. It's just that feeling that you're so close. Just a couple of different engagements went your way. You could have went up a 2-0, or instead of rather going 1-1. And that's just a heartbreaking set for Boodabam, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of momentum going into these next rounds. And AK, he's just showing how much composure is important in these brackets, especially early parts of bracket.
Yeah, Boodabam was kind of like running him down into game 1, into game 2, a little bit game 3. And so AK, just reaffirming, I'm that guy. It don't matter. But great stuff from Boodabam, man. That is a good set.
Yeah, and let me give you quick updates on some of the top 24 rounds here. We've only had 2 sets actually start here in the winner's side, so hopefully we'll get a lot of these hot sets. Like I said previously, Ploopy was sent down to the losers bracket, so it's already the 2 seed, and Onoa taking their place in that side of bracket. But we also have a couple hot sets from the best players in the Midwest, such as Toffee Gamerdog. That's a Kansas City function right there, for sure. A rematch between Justin and Tim Prater also coming up as well. Tim Prater, I think, at Sweet Spot, the last Sweet Spot that they met, I think, took that set. So
Sweet Spot 8, yep.
Yeah, so it's been a while since then, so we'll see who's able to do that.
Yep.
Another